Hi. So this is the look at the new titles, so basically new number ones and issues of worth that you mentioned, like landmark issues that are coming out from DC, Marvel, and Image. And I'm going to try my best not to rant too much about Marvel, but just a bit of a forewarning, there could be a rant. And why did I film this just after I've eaten quite a big tea? I'm going to be burping all the way through, but I'm having to use my little. I was old, very old. I've had to resurrect since I've been charging it up all afternoon. Amazon Fire, because my other tablet was doing my head in for when I was showing images. Actually, this is working a lot better. So I'm going to look at Image first for a change. And first from Image is one by Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. And this is the team who did the Vampire one a while ago. And then they did Descender and Ascender and Robin and Batman series 1 and 2. So this is called Crowbound. And unlike Marvel, this is a 32-page comic for $3.99. It says Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale meets Cormac McCarthy's The Road. That's ticking 2 boxes for me. With echoes of Kill Bill and Pan's Labyrinth. Oh my god. When a non-compliant mother makes a dark pact with an ancient, violent scarecrow queen to stop a totalitarian government from taking her daughter. That sentence didn't read well, did it? Rose isn't special. She works in the factory just like everyone else. A dark, sprawling, monolithic structure that runs along the coast and cuts the world in two. All that's left now are desolate settlements that exist in its shadows, made up of submerged villages, derelict woods, and deadly swamps. No one knows what's left in the world on the other side. But when Rose's young daughter Ava is violently taken from their shanty town, home a year before she's meant to join the workforce, Rose will come face to face with the surreal, harrowing forces outside the factory walls, including a terrifying figure called the Scarecrow Queen, who has on offer one last chance to save her daughter in exchange for her soul. That blurb's really badly written. It's very disjointed. This is the cover. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, let's... I'm so professional. Right, okay, it's too big for my crappy fire Amazons. Oh, fuck off! Right, fuck off. Fuck, right, oh, you fucking twat. Oh, okay, I'm getting pissed off now. Right, I'm pausing while I have a swear. Right, I've composed myself. Oh, right, that's the cover. I don't know if it'll show. There we go. So yeah, definitely interested in that. I like everything that they've done together. So I want to start with good stuff first. We're going to leave Marvel till last, put it that way. Next up is Spawn 77. Oh, fuck. Right. I'm really getting pissed off with myself right now. Just banged the nail right off. Ah! You know how I was cranky on... What the fuck? Right. Pausing again. Ah. Right. Take 3, is it now? Ah. I've just realised what it is. I hate it when it gets warm, and it's very warm, so there's a little breeze, but not enough, and it brings out my cranky nature. And for some reason, my nail flung off, fixed it now, and I'd just eaten, and I had a sunflower seed in my mouth. Well, pinged right out. Right, you don't need to know that. Next up, Spawn 77. This is a 3-issue series set in 1977, of course, hence the title. A young artist had his first ideas for a character he would name Spawn. That man was Todd McFarlane. Now, 49 years later, Spawn is... Yeah, we know all that. So basically, Spawn's really big now. We get that. Now, in collaboration with acclaimed artist Mark Spears, I'll come to that in a second, Todd McFarlane brings a vision of his original idea to the Spawn universe. Oh, pardon me, a completely new and exciting take on the fan favourite character. Covers from Mark Spears, Tom McFarlane, Emma Rios, Sean Crystal, and more. By the way, Sean Crystal, name, that's the name that put me interest. If you want to watch a really good podcast on YouTube, Ink Pulp, really, really good. Very, very good. He's one of the people who does it. It's a wickedly different version of Spawn. It's 64 pages for $6.99, so that's good value. My only gripe, I don't know if I'm in the minority. I feel like I am. I do not like Mark Spear's artwork. It feels too computer generated for me, almost verging onto AI, even though I don't think it is quite AI, but he uses a lot of pre-rendered models for his arts, and it's too artificial for me, and I don't like his color scheme, so it's not one I'll be guessing, but I know he's got a lot of fans and people go crazy for his work. I'm just not one. Personal taste, that's all. I'm not saying he's bad, it's just not my preference. But hopefully it'll do well. This one I'm very excited for. It's not really a comic in the classic sense, it's more graphic novel, but it's bande dessinée. It's what a French graphic novel, so in that's how they have the comics in France because they're cooler. And it's a 96-page softcover for just $12.99. But what's good is it's Ramvi's latest creation, and it's by Ramvi, Evan Cagle, Anand R.K., Aditya Bidikar, and Tom Mullis, all A-line creators on there. And it says, in a future rebuilt from the ashes of war, belief is no longer sacred, it's monetized. Humanity has entered a hard-won age of stability, governed by an unholy alliance between global corporations and newly engineered religions. Worship fuels the economy, faith is power, salvation is a... Right, so it's futuristic gods. Okay, I'm just stopping there. I think they're paying the guy who's doing all the advertisement bum for Image by the word, because this is like a whole fucking essay, and I have not. It's too hot. I've not got the patience. I've got a lot of comics to get through. So, but it's going to be cool. It's Ramvi, Evan Cagle, and others. Futuristic gods. So kind of like what he's been leaning into, like New Gods and stuff like that. The cover looks amazing. Definitely going to get that. I think it. So basically, Image has got the rights to produce the American version of this what is originally being serialized in France, and it's 96 pages, $12.99, so that's a good price point. There's a new Creepshow comic. I keep on thinking about need to keep on getting the trade paperbacks, but I keep forgetting. So this is kind of like reminding me. So it's the normal thing. I think so. It's going to be. I think it'll be another mini series like the others were. And it's going to have 2 stories each issue. So this one has Tyler Boss and Francesca Ciregui giving the story, and then Lorenzo De Lafici of Red Roots fame and Void Rivals will be doing another story. 32 pages, $3.99. Oh, by the way, this is all September releases, and the cover's really cool. So I'll trade wait for that like I have for the other Creep shows, but I've not actually bought. And there's a lot of new series coming out from Image. That's better. Let's push myself forward. Right. Can't you see I'm really... I'm getting annoyed at myself because I'm so het up. It's this heat. If you ever want to... and what you know, off tangent, why do they do things like Comic Cons a lot when it's blazing hot like this? This is when I'm like, oh, right. Sorry. Okay, another new comic. What am I on about tonight? Crimes Against Nature #1. 2 best friends, a man and his ape against the world. A famous Hollywood animal trainer, Dr. Kermit Groden, and his only client, best friend, Amigo the ape, the first gorilla ever nominated for an Academy Award, framed for a crime they didn't commit. 32 pages, $3.99. Elliot Rahul is the writer. Matthew Monaco is the artist. Might trade weight that. It's not really something that screams by me to me. There's another spin-off of Exquisite Corpses. I like Exquisite Corpses, but if they keep on doing spin-offs, I could end up not liking it. This one is by Che Grayson, who is a good writer. Um, Adam Gorham on artwork with Jordan Blair doing the colours. 40 pages as well for $4.99, so that's another good thing. It's Exquisite Corpses Fox Mask Colour, so it's focused on the Fox Mask Colour. The cover's very striking, so I might give it a try. I will. I'll buy it. I know I'm a mark for stuff like that, but I must have a moan as well at the same time. There's a new comic from the Precious Metal team and Little Bird team, Darcy Van Polgeest and Ian Bertram. The Carmen Blade. More good news about Darcy Van Polgeest as well in DC. It's 32 pages, $3.99. It's called Carmen Blade. That's the cover. It says, a dying world under a tyrant god, a blade to free them all. Young man on the outskirts of a dying world is chosen by a blade forged of stars. Slay. Sorry, I said it very like slay to slay the despotic deity Kalu and free the water he holds in his kingdom. I've not read any of the other two books, so I think I'll trade like that because I do want to read the other two first. But I was meaning to do it ages ago, but Little Bird went out of print for a long time, so once I've read them, I will try that. But 32 pages, $3.99, so another good price. And yes, another number one from Image. Good grief, they're bringing them out this month. And again, it's 40 pages, $4.99. It's a 6-issue series, this one, and it's by Gillen March, who the artist from Batman the Joker and Catwoman, and he also did Carmen. And this is a new edgy 6-part series. It's an erotic thriller, apparently. Oh, that's gonna have a lot of glare on it. Oh my god, and another miniseries. Fuck me. Don't, but I'm just saying, fuck me. Tales of Wonder, number 1, by Steve Scrose. So he's come back to comics. I think this is a 6-issue again. 32 pages, $3.99. Again, another reasonable price. What if the world's most popular superheroes came to life? Superstar Steve Scrose debuts an all-new action-packed series for fans of Ghost Pepper and the Ultimates. And we have... So that Texas Blood was meant to come out this month. It's now being postponed to September the 23rd. And they're numbering it from number 1, so it's having a renumbering. I guess it makes sense. That Texas Blood, Hell Comes to Allison Ranch. 40 pages, $4.99 by Chris Condon and Jacob Phillips. I'm definitely buying that. One of my all-time favourite series, period. It can do no wrong in my eyes when they team up together. And that, I think, is it for Image. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause it, and then we'll look at DC. We'll leave Marvel to the last, like I said. Okay, so we're back. Got my comfort cushion, hide my food belly, and DC September solicits quite a lot of number 1s coming out. First one, I'll show you the cover, is Teen Titans number 1. Oh, pardon me, $3.99, first 2 pages. And this, for me, is what I think they should have done with Titans. Instead of using the established characters, I think you can't try and create gold each time with an old established characters. People keep on trying to generate fresh interest in something like Marv Wolfman and George Perez made great. You can't reignite that same kind of thing with. It's like when they try and do it with X-Men. You just can't. It feels just like a very poor analog copy of the series. So I think this is the best way to do it with brand new characters. So I'm tempted to try the first issue at least. It says, when one of their own vanishes after attending a rally for Ascend, a fast-growing youth movement training kids to survive in a world shaped by superhuman conflict. Third place, so I presume that's Mr. Terrific's some kind of relation to Mr. Terrific, I think. Cheshire Cat, Proxy, and Wildcard. Do you like the character designs? We'll do whatever it takes to find our friend, including teaming up with Red Hood, so he's kind of like the mentor for them. Jason thinks they're soft and reckless. They don't understand how he can still kill people. Now they have to work together, whether they like it or not. The creative team on it is what's selling it for me as well. Cal Higgins, I think he's very, very good at team books. He's doing a lot of good stuff with his like massive burst creations. And Danielle Dinaculo, in my eyes, doesn't get enough love. I think he's an artist who should be bigger than he is. He's got a really nice style about it. So I'll definitely give the first issue a start. But this is I've got two comics I'm really, really looking forward to this month. This is the first one. This is the one I've been looking forward to for years. And it is Legion of Superheroes, #1. And it's 48 pages. And it's only $5.99. If that was Marvel, it'd be $6.99, $7.99. And being DC, it'll have about at least 40 pages of story. And it's by Joshua Williamson. And honestly, I could not have asked for anything better. The only thing that would have made it perfect is if it was Keith Giffen doing it. But sadly, of course, he passed away. But Joshua Williamson, who's a great writer, and Hayden fucking Sherman is doing the art. I love everything that they do. So yeah, just super. It amazes me how they can do 2 comics a month when other artists are struggling to do 1 comic a month. It says, "What Legion of Superheroes #1." I think this is a great way to draw people who wouldn't normally try the Legion as well. It says, 1,000 years after the last son of Krypton's rocket crashed on the Count Farm, comes a new future inspired by the Man of Tomorrow. But this new future is in danger. Superheroes are outlawed. Deadly enforcers known as the Persuaders. When the Persuaders are Roger Moore and Tony Curtis. I'm sorry, but I've got this image of these 2 middle-aged guys wearing corsets to hide the flabby bellies and the velvet flares bursting onto the scene. Deadly enforcers and the Persuaders keep the populace of the United Planets in check. Oh, I wish they hadn't chosen that name. That's ruined it for me. Worlds are at war. And this dark tomorrow's last glimmer of hope, R.J. Brand has been brutally murdered. He's been murdered. can the mysterious Brainiac 1 of 5 solve Brand's murder? To restore hope to the universe, he must assemble a legion of gifted young rebels from across the cosmos. So it looks like it's going to be a full reboot, but they are scattered across the universe. Witness the dawn of a new future in DC Comics architect Joshua Williamson and Eisner-winning superstar Hayden Sherman's Legion of Superheroes. Oh, my word. I cannot wait. But, another one I'm equally thrilled with. Doom Patrol #1's coming out. You know what's really pissing me off, though? Really? This is when I hate comics fandom. When people focus too much on the real big name writers, like the flavour of the month at the moment is Dennis Camp, Artist Moments is Danny Warren Johnson, and so on. Where they just focus on those and then they think, oh, nobody else can do a comic. It pisses me off no end because there's other writers out there, other artists out there who are equally up to the job. And so there's been a lot of people pissing all over this because Dennis Camp is not doing it. Why should he do it? I mean, should he just keep on doing his weird abstract writing and just stick to that? Why can't he be allowed to do other stuff? It pisses me off no end, especially with who they've chosen, which I think is perfect. It's written by Precious Metals' Darcy Van Pogeest, which I think is a perfect choice. I wasn't going to say it, but I know the Comic Pals, who I love, I think that sounds great. They were pissing all over this. No, it should be this kind of thing. Grow up. Darcy Van Pogeest, I think, will actually be a better choice for this. And the art is by Nico Henrichon, who was brilliant on Spectators and The Pride of Baghdad. These are 2 A-class talents. Again, DC are doing it again. Again, A-class talents on books. This is why I'm leaving Marvel to last. So I want to be happy initially. So it says the Doom Patrol is broke, adopting a heroes for hire business model to stave off financial and emotional ruin. The team finds itself responding to a simple case of missing cat, But when this case proves to be far from simple, the world's strangest heroes find themselves pulled into a truly out-of-this-world situation, and elsewhere, beyond the view of Robot Man, Elastigirl, and Negative Man, oh my god, they've got the classic scene back, and perhaps even beyond the veil of our reality, a ghost of the deceased past is preparing to cross into their world. I'm happy. I am so happy. I've been cutting down on my comics, and I'm glad now because it has left a pocket in my budget to get special titles like this. Ah, oh, I'm so happy. But that's not all. Let's just carry on. There's some more kind of like important one-shots or micro series as well, which we'll come to in a second. But some of them I'm not that bothered about, and I'll explain why. But one that I am going to get, they've not loaded the image, so I can't show the image, but there's going to be an absolutely Cassandra Cain, The Shadow's Hand. It's a one-shot, and it's the Absolute Universe's version of Cassandra Cain, who has more ties to the villainous side, and it ties in with the Catwoman series, what Shea Grayson's doing, and it's written by Shea Grayson, with arts by Matthias Bergara. And what they're doing, they're pausing Catwoman for this month, and just focusing on this one shot. 32 pages, $4.99. So that'll be interesting. Have they loaded a cover? No. Looks like they've not dropped a cover for that one yet. I'm just going to pause while I find what I'm looking for. Didn't have to pause long, it was literally the next one down. I'm sweating like a pig. Oh, this is... Honestly, I hate the heat. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Even worse when you wear makeup, trust me. Batman Bad Seeds. So this is the new Batman Universe event. So they're doing a one-shot to launch it all. Christopher Cant's... Oh no, sorry. This is they're doing a cluster of miniseries, 2-issue miniseries. The first one is Batman Bad Seeds, Gotham Central. It's a 2-issue series written by Christopher Cantwell, who's very good. Jacob Phillips, who's a superb artist, and it's focusing on the classic Gotham Central series, the cop-centric book. But I'm not going to buy it. I say, I bet I do. I don't know. I'm going to. I'm trying to cut back. Thing is, I'm sorry. This is me working out. I'm trying to justify it to myself now. It would. Do I get it or do I wait for the collection? No. I might buy it. Okay, it's 2-issue. Fuck it. And I like the creators. He's Christopher Cantwell, Jacob Phillips. 32 pages, $4.99. God, I'm so weak. And we have the regular series, of course, what it's all tying into. So like I said, it's covering all the Bat Family titles, the Bat Fam. I'm sure there's some others, but I don't know. It's just maybe I've skipped it. Oh yeah, there's another one as well. Batman Bad Seeds Gotham General. This is the focusing on the hospital side of it. Again, 32 pages, $4.99. Again, 2 issues. Greg Rucka, Rose Akidal. So there's that. Then there's a Superman. I think it's a one-shot that's coming out. Superman Kingdom of Zod special. This is it. The start and conclusion to Kingdom of Zod, which must have been a big cross. Yeah, that's what made me stop Superman Unlimited. It's a crossover. It's the conclusion to Kingdom of Zod. 32 pages, $4.99. So that's coming out. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, one thing I will shout out. Wonder Woman 2026 annual, Wonder War, the Matriarch. Great cover. This is by 2 writers. I think it's 2 stories. Leah Williams and Stephanie Williams, who's making a real name for herself now. She got an Eisner Award as well, well deserved. Art by Belen Ortega and Eduardo Pensica. And the only other thing I think that's coming out, what's like a one shot or a new number one, there's like a Raven centric 80-page giant. Let me just find it. Oh yeah, DC's Quoth the Raven, whatever, number one. I don't like that cover. It's, yeah. 80 pages, $9.99. Welcome, foolish mortals. Not for, yeah, so it's a horror-centric one featuring a normal gang of idiots. I mean, John's Constantine and other people like that. Not Constantine, but Constantine. So I'm going to pause it now. And I'm going to compose myself because I'm going to go into the Marvel section. And I think you'll realise why in a minute. Okay, so comfort cushion. Marvel is lying to you. Okay, this is the September solicitations, and this is how Marvel operates as a company at the moment. They give fake, misleading information. The first comic that they advertise, which is exciting news for people who are into the Avengers. There's a new Avengers coming out, written by Chip Zdarsky, so could be interesting. I've stopped Marvel. I might, but I'll trade wait if it comes out because Marvel now their cheapest comics are $4.99. A lot of their comics now are $5.99 for 32 pages. Bad Marvel. And the annoying thing is, Marvel fans, Marvel zombies will pay whatever for a Marvel comic, no matter how bad the quality is, no matter what the price is, no matter how lackluster the art or the writing is, they'll buy it because they like the IP. This is Avengers number one, and I'm not going to say any more. It's by Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto. Good names. 40 pages, $5.99. Think back to the Legion of Superheroes. 48 pages, $5.99. But don't get excited about this. Yeah, great, exciting. November. They've posted a fucking listing for a comic in the September solicitations for a comic that's coming out in November. Make it make sense. Please, make it make sense. Somebody explain to me how that makes sense. Hey, and then there's an Amazing Spider-Man 1000. They've changed the cover. Remember the human cry about the John Ramsey Jr. one? The cover is now this. And obviously they've speed run this so they could get 1,000 issue out. So they've been like releasing comics every week or so. 104 pages, $9.99. I gave up on Spider-Man a long time ago. It's messy. Brian Michael Bendis is writing something. Dan Slott's writing something. James DeMatteis is writing something. Frank Miller's writing something. And of course, you'll have Joe Kelly on there as well. So yeah, they've definitely got rid of the John Robinson Jr. cover. And in the Mighty Marvel manner now, they don't just stop comics at 10 issues, they now stop comics at 1 issue. So there's a one-shot coming out, Amazing Venom, $4.99, 32 pages, by Jordan Morris, Luke Ross. I can't get excited about this. I think this should have stayed as a one-shot, one-trick pony. They're bringing out Aliens vs. X-Men, $5.99. Oh. You'll see where I'm going in a minute. I mean, the cover's not too bad, but the art is by Geraldo Borges, one of Marvel's many in-house artists who all look the same. But it's written by Kieran Gillen. Yay, that's good. And Chris Claremont. How many speech bubbles is there going to be each page? I don't know. I mean, it's just not exciting. I don't get this. They're doing the Hulk for this month. It's a one shot. Infernal Hulk versus Wolverine. $4.99. By the usual see Kennedy Johnson. Oh, but different artists. Jonas Scharf, just Nick Klein on the cover. I actually noticed Marvel have no $3.99 comics at all now. None whatsoever. Another one shot. There's going to be a lot of me saying one shot with Marvel this month. The Muppets Take the Marvel Universe. $6.99. God. Um, I'm scowling out, so I can feel my face scowling as I'm looking through. There's a Spider-Woman comic. I like Spider-Woman. I think she's a good character. It's a one-shot. When I see the word one-shot, I just think I can't be asked. I'm not going to pick it up. To know her is to cheer her. Celebrates 50. So to celebrate it by doing one shot with just 32 pages, $4.99. Some good teams on it. I understand she's very hit and miss, unfortunately, nowadays. But Dan Waters is solid. I just can't. But you know what's scary? Oh, the bangers that Image and DC. I mean, they are big bangers that they're bringing out. That's it for Marvel's big releases for September. There is no other big releases. All the rest are just ongoing in brackets because a lot of them are finishing this month. So apparently Doctor Strange is finishing this month, and Sorcerer Supreme is finishing this month, and they're closing off some of the X-Men titles as well. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, here we go. I've no. It's. I don't know if it's a mini series, if it's an ongoing, or if it's a one shot. Doesn't give us any information, but it's fucking Steve Orlando writing. He's a shocking writer. I've not read anything good by him in years. He's writing Gambit Gone. $4.99. Eduardo Odino is the artist, and Gerardo Sandoval. There you go. Oh, there's another one shot. It's one of those things where it's a one shot, but it's a series of one shots. Challenges of Doom, Spider Man, good writer, Al Ewing, Dave Messina on art. But again, I hate the whole concept. I'm doomed out. I've not even bought the Doom comics, but I'm doomed out. There's just too many. It's ridiculous. There's that Doom, and then there's Doom Request, and all others. Oh, God. There is something I will mention if you're a fan of Benjamin Percy. Punisher and Deadpool are crossing over, I think, for 2 issues, with Benjamin Percy writing both of them, obviously. And then the other thing that they're doing, there's going to be a load of Marvel one-shot manga verses, because the Marvel Mangaverse was really big. But I think it's like the 25th issue. And the reason they're doing it is C.B. Cebulski, the editor, was the one who was the brains behind it back then, when he was calling, what was he calling himself? Akira Yoshida or something. He's pretending to be Japanese, which is another thing I hate about Marvel. The whole, ugh. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just losing the will. It's too hot for shit. Oh, I think this is a red band. Tom Waltz, Jaime Infante. Never heard of the artist. Heard of Tom Waltz. He's writer of quite a bit of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I think this is a red band one. Marvel Zombies Warzone. God. Oh, there you go. It's gone off. Ah. So that's it. Oh no, there's another one shot. Oh god, there's a lot of Avengers. The Armageddon series having loads of one shots as well. Black Panther, Namor, Doom. See, they've got it with Doctor Doom in the background. Ethan Parker, Griffin Sheridan. Artist is Stefano Nessi. Who? Oh, there's another one shot. But this is tying in some Fantastic Four film, which was a flop, which came out over a year ago. What? I, I can't. I just can't. Oh my god, Marvel, go and sack your fucking editors. Oh, I want Marvel to be good. For example, you know the Marvel Midnight. They've now that was meant to come out, I think, in August, and now they've delayed it to October. All three of them, all coming out on the same day. So they expect the Marvel fanboys to pay $18 for three comics on the same day, on top of their normal comics. This is how Marvel's mind works. It's they're a sham. I'm sorry, but this is going to be a rant now because I've busted it up quite a lot recently. I want to like Marvel, but I'm so disgusted with Marvel. I've just had to stop buying the comics. I will trade buy, and if I can, I'll normally support Panini more than Marvel's versions of the trade paperbacks. But I just think Marvel have no respect for the fans. They have no respect for story. They have no respect for quality. It's evidence in the product that they're pumping out at the moment. The paper quality is crap. The ad placements is frustrating. Page count is low, and they're losing talent left, right, and centre. Jonathan Hickman was like the go-to guy. Now he's become just a hack. He's Jonathan Hackman now. He's not written anything groundbreaking in ages. It's a shame. So I if I don't see anything that gets me, I will mostly do the October Marvel, um, just to look at the three Marvel Midnight titles. But if it doesn't look like great for November, I mostly look at Dark Horse instead of viewing Marvel because I want to keep it positive, and they're just shits. And you come at me if you're a Marvel fan, I don't care because the proof's in the pudding. And the pudding is it tastes like shit. It's like a parasitic spotted dick pudding. And on that lovely note, I first of all I do want to apologise for go. I am such a cranky cow tonight, and it's this heat. And I normally do these on like a drinking one, so I'm more lugubrious and relaxed. But I'm just cranky tonight, cranky pants. So hopefully you've not been offended by it. But yeah, whatever. What the fuck? What can you do? Bye.